The fundamental analysis and the technical analysis. When you're talking about the fundamental analysis, we're talking about the economic news, right? We're talking about the trade updates that concerns consumers, updates that concerns um, the companies, industries, and the likes. Okay, so it could be update that concerns banks as well, maybe the financial summary or financial indicators about different banks around the world. So from my page here, you can see that these are updates from Japan, Australia, South Korea, Germany, Turkey, China, Germany, Brazil, Mexico, India, like the likes, right? So each one you click on is going to like show you like, okay, on this particular day, this is what you are expecting to happen. Okay, this is what is expected to happen on this particular day by this particular time. All right, so there are different speeches that are made every week or every 2 weeks, and there are different prices change that you could be expecting. It could be interest rates about banks, right? Financial banks and financial intermediary companies like that. These things changes the world, right? The Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, the Federal Reserve. Okay, this it could be an update from Goldman Sachs, like one of the top banks in the world. So when these are the players in the market, when they make announcements, when they make news and updates concerning their running, so concerning their activities or concerning their operations, it will definitely going to shake the market. Okay, it could be a little effect or a great effect depending on whatever they must have said that period. So it could be an update on consumer, like consumer instruction, like consumer confidence index, like the one you're seeing on my screen now. It could be about employment, it could be about inflation, it could be about savings, it could be about the weather. Okay, it happens on and on, right? So these are what you check when you're looking at the fundamental analysis. You want to check the economic news that's happening in the UK because you want to trade a pair that concerns the United States dollar and the UK pounds. Okay, you need to know the economic news, right? You need to know the unemployment level. You need to know the consumer index level. What is the average purchasing power of an average person as in the United Kingdom? Or what's the average purchasing power of an average person in the United States? So the financial broker is also important. We want to see the financial brokers. The financial brokers are the earnings, the loss, the dividend payments, the earnings payments. What are the enterprise value? What are the current value of a company in the market? Maybe you want to see what is the market capitalization of this country or this sorry of this company, and you are anticipating or you are looking forward that okay, maybe in the next few months or in the next few weeks this particular change can happen, right? You might also want to know about the revenue, right? So someone who wants to trade companies between companies, right? You want to trade between Tesla, you want to trade maybe on Nvidia, you want to trade on Microsoft, you want to trade on Facebook, or you want to trade on Google or whatever. You might want to know what is the current financials of this company. Are they doing well? Okay, they're doing well. How are they doing well? How have they been doing well? Right? These are the questions you ask. Have they been paying their dividends to the shareholders very, very well for the past 5 years or the past 10 years? These are the things you check. What is the current price? What is the current market price of these companies? These are what you check when you want to trade with companies, right? Remember that there are different ways you can trade. You can trade with stocks, funds, futures, forex, cryptos, indices, bonds, economy, options as well. There are different things you can trade in the market, okay, depending on what you are, the symbol search you are doing. So going back to the fundamental analysis now, you want to know that these financials that these companies are, what are they currently doing? What are they into? I need to know their dividends. How are they going to pay this dividend if the company is running a very, very little cash flow for that year? What are the dividends? How much have they announced that they're going to pay to the shareholders for that year? If you're looking at the shareholders analysis, right? But if you want to look at okay, how have they been doing concerning their returns or concerning have they been performing very well for the company or they have not been performing very well for the company? Now rate it now with the competitors. Okay, the competitors in the market in this particular sector. How have they been doing with this particular company? Okay, we want to trade. Not you don't trade by companies or by name or whatever. You can trade by any companies, provided they have good financial or provided they're doing very, very well over the years. You might want to know or want to understand that okay, this is the reason why this company is doing very, very bad. Okay, maybe as a result of an economic news that's affecting them, or maybe because of interest rate change, or maybe as a result of unemployment rate or whatever change that is happening in that particular region, that must have been the reason why the company is performing very, very low. Okay, so you have different companies around the world. Like there are so many thousands, millions, billions of companies you can have around the world. So these the financial, the concerning like okay, the dividend, the revenue, and the earnings, right? So we want to know that okay, when are you expecting that dividend payment? What is the amount of the dividend payment? Okay, this company is paying this particular amount of dividend payment. Is it going to what? How does it translate to you that you're trading that company? Because you trading a company, that means you're owning a company shares or you're owning a portion of a company for a particular period of time. But you need to understand that what you are holding might drop in value and can also increase in value. All right. So that is all about the fundamental analysis. It concerns the economic news, the trade updates, financial broadcast, market summary. It contains every information that concerns a country, that concerns an entity, that concerns companies in a particular region or around the world. Now, going back to technical analysis simply means analysis that are very technical when you are trading. It is when you are trading now. But the analysis that are fundamental before you trade are fundamental analysis. These are the basis analysis. But technical analysis are analysis that are very, very key when you are trading. Okay, even before you trade, they're still key because you need to do some plus or minus before you get into the market. So now the technical analysis could be very, very different from one another. We have the price action. Okay, the price action refers to the movement of prices over the time, like the actions of prices over the time. So you can have the different ones, which is like the candlestick patterns or the support and resistance. Why I drew this line because I want to check my support and resistance level. Now, looking at the blue line at the top and the blue line at the bottom, this is my resistance level and this is my support level. Support level is at the bottom, while the resistance level is at the top. So if you want to enter a trade now, how do you enter the trade? Are you going to enter the trade when it's at the bottom or enter the trade at the top? Your analysis is going to tell you that okay, more markets can move can move like a shape, like a wave like this. It can go, can go like this, like this, like this, can continue to go, and can as well fall down, right? What you're seeing here um, is a rectangular chart pattern. Let me see, because at this point now, this is a continual pattern of a trend. It's going straight. Like if you look at my RSI now, it's going straight here. As it's going straight, you don't know what's going to happen because market's not open yet. So by 10:30 or 10:40 p.m. tonight, you can see that this market might fall or might go up or continue the trend. But let me tell you, history repeats itself. What I mean by history is what has happened previously in the previous days, on the previous weeks, will continue to happen ahead as well. That's what I mean by history repeats itself. So the chart patterns covers the head and shoulders, the double top and double bottom. So the head and shoulders are like is a reversal pattern typically which indicates like a change in uh, you can have let me see, like this shoulder, the head, the shoulder. The shoulder is below the head, right? So the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. It concerns three candle peaks. Okay. So now let me tell you about the double top and double bottom. Double top and double bottom is when you have two candlesticks that are very big, very good. This is what I'm saying. This is a double top. You can see there are two and they are alike. Okay, so when you see double top, it could be the bullish one or could be the bearish one. The bullish is one going up, the bearish is one going down. So when you see double top at the top, that means you should expect an uptrend. When you see double top at the bottom, that means you expect a downtrend. So in this trade that you're seeing currently, yeah, this is it. So in this trade you're seeing currently, this is a candlestick, two candlesticks that are the same level, different prices because they are moving different trend, different prices. Now you can see from this candlestick now, right? So the it is characterized by these two candlesticks by the same level, right? So when you see a candlestick that is double, right, and they're at the top, you should expect an upward trend. When you see a double candle that's at the bottom, you should expect a downward trend. That is the meaning of the double top and the bottom. When these two continue to go up, you can see even from my RSI, they were here from RSI and they continue to go up, right? Come down a bit, but they still went up, right? So when you see two candlesticks at the same level, right, it could mean like a downward trend. It doesn't happen often, but those are one of the candlesticks to check when you want to enter a trade. When you see those two, like, okay, yeah, I think the price is about to go down. This looks almost like, but they're not because they're not on the same level. You understand? So that's about the double top and double bottom. Another one, another technical analysis you can go into is the let me remove this. Sorry. Another analysis of technical that you can go into is the indicators. The indicators are plenty, like there are many. They can tell you there are many indicators here, right? So they can tell you what has happened. This 24-hour volume, like what is the 24-hour volume of these indicators? So the 24-hour volume of this indicator now, you can see now that okay, these are the upward trend that people, the trade volumes now that you're seeing now currently is what you're seeing by this green, right? It goes both at the top and at the bottom as well. You understand? So the 24-hour trade volume can show you like this is a volume of people that are actually trading. So it's basically on the buyers and the seller as well. So we have RSI. RSI is the relative strength index. Sorry, this is popping up. I want to remove this. So RSI is relative strength index. RSI. It's relative strength index. So the relative strength index helps you to check the overbought or the oversold assets in the market or securities in the market. Now, when you look at this now, the bottom now, okay, you can see that these trends that you're seeing currently, they're going and coming, going to the top and coming. It's telling you the strength of the prices, the strength of the buyers and the sellers that are going and coming in the market. Like me, I'll wait for the breakout line. Remember, I drew true lines at this place. Is this here? Okay, it's not here, but let me just draw the line. So if I have a line here, and I have another line here. So my breakout line can be, okay, I want when the market, when I draw this true line, I want when the market comes below, when it comes to this point, that's when I'll enter my trade. Okay, because you predicted or you anticipated that it's not going to fall below this line, right? So if you fall below this line, the only thing that can take you, that can still keep you in the market is your liquidity. Your liquidity can still keep you in the market. So when it comes below this line and you enter the trade here for an upward trade, like you're saying, you're telling that the market is going to go up, so it's going to go up this way, go up this way, go up this way. Okay, that is when you're using the RSI. Okay, it shows, like it tells you the strength of the overbought or the oversold stock or oversold assets in the market. Now, previously I was talking about the price action, talking about the it's a particular one I talk about, which is the double top and double bottom. Like, look, see the double top here. You can see they are the same size, and you can see it's going, it's going. So it happens, like you can see at the top here, it moves upward, right? So that is about the RSI. Another key indicators, you can use plenty indicators. Depends on your depends on the amount they are about to, they let you to be able to use. You can use MACD, moving average, convergence and index, convergence average, divergence and convergence. Yeah, this is it. You can see the number of the levels of people that have sold There are people that bought. The green one is the bought, the red one is the sold. So having them help you to see that, okay, I think this is when I'm going to enter the market. All right. Most people wait for the breakout line. I can see the breakout line is at 30 here. You can see 30 here. So the 30 is the breakout line for this trade. So somebody waiting for this line, when it gets to this line, then enter the trade. Automatically it goes up because it repeats itself. When you go to the back, you see another one like that too. It will not be that exactly, but you see one that is very low, like this one. You can see 36. So I'm close to 30. You can see this here, 37. You can see this here. This 730. This 20. This 19. So someone can set a trade that, okay, when a trade gets to 30.59 or 30 at the dot, just purchase the sale and let it go up. So all this trend like this, till when it goes up, they're making money from that. Okay, so you can use different indicators. You can use, there are plenty here. You can search for them. There are plenty indicators depending on the amount they are able to let you to use. Okay, so all you need to understand is you just need 3 indicators or 2 indicators in your technical analysis and financial analysis as well. So the financial analysis is going to give you a breakthrough about the financials of what you want to trade, and the technical analysis is going to give you a breakthrough about the technical things or technical attributes about what you want to trade. So you can understand price action, chart patterns, indicators, and you understand when are you expecting your economic news, when are you expecting your trade updates, when are you expecting your financial broadcast, your market summary, or your market analysis from the market. So you can see different ones that is happening in the market. So all this is going to like give you a breakthrough of, okay, how do you place your trade? Okay, or when do you place your trade? So when you're placing your trade, you want to place your trade in if you want to place your trade in the afternoon or in the noon, take the key note of the timing. Okay, remember I talked about the AMD timing, right? The Asian session, the London session, and the New York session. Okay, that the Asian session starts from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. The London session starts from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. The New York session starts from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So when you understand those time, you can definitely understand, or you can really mix it or blend it with these things I've explained to you. Okay, we won't be going too deep because of the video time and everything. Well, I just want people to just see the basics of all this. So that is just about the fundamental analysis and the technical analysis. They are fundamental and also technical. So take your time to understand this. You can read about this. You can check about the indicators. You can check about price actions. You can check about chart patterns. You can watch videos on indicators, on trends, when to enter and when to exit a trade, especially when a trade is moving in an abnormal trend or abnormal pattern. It's very key for you to understand something like that. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I remain myself to be Patrick. See you next time.